A young girl lingered by the eatery's rear entrance, her small hands clasped, her belly rumbling. 8 years old, Lily had visited every Friday since the cold season started, waiting calmly near the dumpsters of the town's grandest diner. She never pleaded, only inquired gently if they had scraps the garbage could spare. Sometimes the cooks offered her crusty bread heels or bits of chicken. Sometimes they shooed her off, but today she wasn't hoping for a meal. She had a scheme. Inside, wealthy tech mogul Ethan Stone dined at his regular secluded table with his son Noah. The boy, just 7, was wide-eyed but mute. He hadn't uttered a sound in over a year, not since his mother's abrupt death. Physicians were stumped. Counselors tried every method. Ethan poured funds into the quiet hiring specialists, voice coaches, even singers. Nothing helped. Noah just gazed at his dish, gripping a worn plush lizard. On this specific afternoon, Lily observed the father and son through the glass, mustering bravery, as she always did. Then, with tangled hair and soiled boots, she slipped through the employee door and strode confidently into the dining area. "Sir," she said, her tone soft yet firm, "if I can get your boy to speak, will you share your leftovers?" The place went still. Ethan glanced up from his untouched steak, surprised, then chuckled. Not warmly. "You think I haven't tried it all? Who let you in here?" But Noah's eyes lifted, intrigued. Ethan sighed, gesturing dismissively. "Fine. If, by some wonder, he speaks, the whole table's yours." Lily smiled softly and pulled an item from her pocket, a snapped crayon and a ripped piece of paper. She sat cross-legged opposite Noah, where the world seemed to fade away, just the two of them in their own silent haven. "I'd like to draw your lizard," she said. Noah blinked. Lily started sketching, a crooked lizard with a goofy cap. Noah, his fingers, stirred. She passed him the crayon. He paused, then drew a tail, sharp teeth, a small bow tie. She murmured, "What's his name?" A pause. She leaned nearer. "Mine's called Max. He's scared of forks." Noah giggled. Ethan leaned forward, stunned. That was the first noise Noah had made in months. "Mine's Finn," the boy whispered. Ethan stood so fast his chair toppled. Lily didn't notice. She just nodded. "Finn's awesome." Then Noah looked at his father and said clearly, "Can Max come for supper?" The diner erupted in cheers. Ethan rushed over, tears in his eyes. "Noah, buddy, you spoke." Noah held Lily's hand. She made Finn feel secure. The tycoon knelt beside her. "You're not just getting leftovers," he said, voice breaking. "What do you need, kid?" Lily shrugged. "Just a meal and maybe a jacket for my brother." Ethan didn't reply. He stood, grabbed his phone, and started dialing. That evening, Lily and her younger brother dined with Noah and his father, not on scraps, but on steak, creamy potatoes, and hot cocoa with extra whipped cream. In the weeks that followed, everything shifted. Lily earned a scholarship to the city's finest school. Her family settled into a cozy apartment thanks to an anonymous benefactor. And Noah, he laughed more, spoke more. Every Friday, he waited by the window for Lily. She never stood by the dumpsters again. The world recalls tycoons for their empires. But this tale, the one that spread like wildfire, touching hearts from London to Sydney to Toronto, wasn't about a magnate's wealth. It was about a hungry girl who offered kindness first, asking only for a spare meal, and restored a grieving boy's voice. Because sometimes healing doesn't stem from riches. It springs from the quiet bravery of a child who trusts in crayons, chats, and lizards,